Fuck it. All right, let's go. Just click. Oh, you know what? Damn, no, we can't use none of this music.
No. Right.
Stop this. Okay, stop. Go back. We can't.
You can use HBJ.
Fuck it, bro. Go to your music. It's like non-copyright music out there as well. You can go to some of it if you know what I'm saying. If it suit the mood. But you know,
I can make a song real quick, you know what I'm saying?
Right now, shit, hey man, well that's why you on the pilot, man. Welcome to another episode of the pilot where we interview upcoming artists and talents taking off. Today we got our very own Cleveland's own BMG member, OG Luke in the building. How you doing today, man?
Yeah, I like that. That's a lot of applause. I like that.
So today. This episode, thank you, man. This cool, man. We getting there, man. We trying to.
Stop saying man so much.
We trying to get rich. You hear this? You hear this, brother? Tell him what to do. Man, you a man today, right? So this will contain the first rendition of a cooking segment called Picard's Nourriture, which I'm gonna let y'all go figure out the word. So anyway, we're gonna get right into it. Thank you for being here today, man. So tell the people what you're gonna be doing today, man.
Well, today I plan on making a classic French dish called chicken fricassee, which consists of a type of braised chicken as well as sauteed at the same time, at different times, and heavy cream as well.
It sounds like some high shit. It sounds like some shit you're supposed to eat when you high.
I don't know if I condone drugs or anything or alcohol.
He said it sounds like at the same time.
I'm not sure if I do those things.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. That's what's up, though, man. For real. That's what's up. So before we get into it, I got only a few questions for you, man. Just a few. We're gonna probably make this a short podcast so you can get right into the cooking. This gonna be part 1, of course, of episode 4. So here we go, man. So how old was you when you think you developed like a love for cooking? Like,
I would say probably about 7 or 8.
7 or 8.
Yeah, I woke up one day early, and my dad was down there cooking, or he was getting ready to cook, and I just went down there, and he was cracking eggs. Like, crack these eggs. He showed me how to crack 2 together. You smash 2 eggs together, and then one gonna crack, one not gonna crack. And then you just keep alternating eggs and keep doing that, cracking eggs. And that was the first thing I learned how to make was scrambled eggs.
I was just about to get to that question.
A lot of people probably say that a lot of good chefs that I know personally say their first thing that they learn how to cook was like scrambled eggs.
That was I think that was my meal. I think you might have taught me how to cook that meal right after.
If I taste the scrambled eggs and they taste bad, I'm not gonna claim that I taught you nothing.
I believe you, bro, and that's why I believe that I got better scrambled eggs than just about everybody in the room. But it's cool, man. We can touch that for another day. Listen, I make these scrambled eggs. I use my sauteed onions. I add my green peppers, and I use me a little bit of that secret ingredient that only me and you know about. But I'm gonna just tell you that right there. So, did you know it was gonna be something that you was gonna stick to?
Yeah, I did.
Why? How? When?
Because how did I know? Because it's a good feeling in me. I'm like, I cook. I like to cook. It's fun. Try new things. You know what I'm saying? And then the why is I don't know.
No, it was more of a when did you know that this was gonna be something that you really just wasn't gonna ever stop doing and get good at and get better at, learn. Like, when did you start watching cooking shows and know, like, this is it? Like, this is what I really fuck with. Like,
I've been watching cooking shows my whole entire life, from Emerald Live to goddamn Rachel Ray to Bobby Flay to Gordon Ramsay. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, y'all. So you went from the bottom up. Okay, I like that.
I wouldn't say from the bottom up.
I mean, I'm saying I don't know all the people you named, so I went from bottom up because you named one of the biggest food critics ever, Gordon Ramsay. So you went from nobody to the very best.
Everybody know all them people.
I'm not calling them no. I'm saying you went from nobody as important as Gordon Ramsay to Gordon Ramsay.
I wouldn't say that they're not as important.
You wouldn't think so?
No, I wouldn't say that.
I don't know these people personally, but I know Gordon Ramsay.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. Listen, Gordon Ramsay went on the Hot Ones. You seen that show, right?
Yeah.
Man, like I feel like when I seen Gordon Ramsay, that's what made me want to watch it. You feel me? It wasn't none of them other people you named. You feel me? Well, I don't know the white lady who said the N word, but I used to watch her cooking show one. I watched her cooking show. She was a nice. She taught me how to make ice cream out of snow. I don't know her name though, so I said I got
Paula Dean.
Yeah, I think so. I was like, that's the right lady that you feel me. That's what it was.
That's McGowan. I don't care what she said. That's McGowan. I used to watch her all the time. So, I ain't mad at her.
I ain't either, man.
She's
She's cool.
Oh, I can't say it.
I'm so curious to know what you was about to say, man. Well, it's all good, man. You crazy. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is lasagna, honestly, if I'll be honest.
Why? I like that one too, I think.
Why?
Yeah, why lasagna?
I used to watch Garfield. Man, my favorite show, man. Lasagna is the way to go.
I feel you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So let's get into the little deeper. What's one of your favorite ingredients in garlic? Why?
Because it tastes and smells good. Tastes and smells good.
It's a lot of ingredients. Just garlic.
Garlic.
That's one.
Garlic.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Off the street, or how you like your garlic?
So a little for a couple seconds with some onions going. You know what I'm saying? You got some onions going, add a little bit of garlic in there.
What would you say you got the bulk of your mastery in cooking?
The bulk of it?
Yeah.
The bulk. I would say Evans, definitely. It's this place who rehabilitate felons and make them go on to restaurants and, basically, get some cooking and some job experience in order to get a job and get reinstituted into society as a productive member.
How long did you spend there?
I only spent 6 months there. That's how long the program is. The program is 6 months, you know what I'm saying? But, you go back for, graduation, they give, your diploma and shit. And it was supposed to be some type of rehearsal, but I don't think I even went to that. But I still was there for 6 whole months in general, plus graduation, so six months in 1 day type shit.
Was it a specific chef that you looked up to?
Man, I looked up to everybody in Edwards was the shit. I'm talking about like the staff as well as the students that I worked with. It was all the shit, and I mean that with everything in my heart. Like oh my God, the owner Brandon of Edwards. That nigga is he's Gordon Ramsay. If you ask me, he is Gordon Ramsay. That motherfucker is intimidating and scary. And all that shit.
But only scary because you want to get the food right. Not scary like he'll beat you up though, right?
I don't know. I swear it was this one situation, right? It was this lady, she had a broken leg at the time. And she was still coming to work. And Brandon was telling her to give him the bowl. So he could, put the salad on the plate and go and run it out to the lady. And give me the bowl. Just give me the bowl. That's what he kept saying. Give me the bowl. Give me the bowl. She's like, I'm doing it. And she's trying to make the salad. And he's like, give me the bowl. And then he reached over. He moved something out the way, reached over there, and grabbed the bowl out of her hand and started making the salad. And then she was like, don't you ever. And he was like, who are you talking to? Get out my restaurant. Limp your ass out my fucking restaurant like that. And I was like, that was just savage. Like if she don't leave, what he gonna do? Like he's probably ready to beat her up. So I don't know, he might beat somebody up, man.
Was he black?
No.
He was a white guy?
He's like Polish.
You're not about to tell me he can beat you?
In a fight?
Yeah.
I'm not about to say I'm gonna beat him. I look like, I beat my old boss.
Hey, man, the trainer is your master.
Big John in there. Big John is in there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, there's another dude.
What you gonna do with Big John? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, Big John.
And then they had, at the time, they had Lil John. I don't know what happened to Lil John. He had back problems, just left, never came back.
Was they related?
No, I don't know. One name, both names was John.
One nigga was just littler and that nigga was the biggest fuck.
I told them to call me Big John. Like, somebody said, hey man, call me Big John too. Niggas supposed to have
I know this shit.
No, we're not calling you that.
You gotta be like, call me Chef Jean with the accent, Jean.
You look like a tough guy. You ever fought over food?
I had a food fight one time.
You ever did? Oh, okay.
Tell me about it. What the fuck? Where? When?
I was at this school called East Clark.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's like on St. Clair, like 140.
What grade was you in? How old was you on that shit?
I was he said y'all still wearing black and gold. That's what William just said. But you said what?
I said, explain the food fight. Well, how old was you?
No, I was in kindergarten, I believe.
Kindergarten, nigga, throwing food already?
Man, we flipped the table and everything. We was bad as
Flip the table
ever.
like cover? Like army cover?
Yes.
This nigga's
And then
Call
one
of
lady,
Duty
I feel like her name was Mrs. Trunchbull, man. I know that's off Matilda.
nigga said,
But that's what she looked like. That's what she looked like. I don't even know what her name was to this day. I cannot remember no more. Linwood might remember. But I remember she, I don't know, man. Oh my God, she was like Mrs. Trunchbull, man. That's what like people called it. Real life.
I can't even see. So
Mrs. Trunchbull.
So why Edwin? Why is Edwin's the bulk of it? Why not your father or your own experiences?
My father definitely, inspired me to cook a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, like when it comes to the bulk of your knowledge, why Edwin's and not
it was a full-time job. Edwin's is a full-time job. You learn different things every day. You know what I'm saying? One day they doing salted sardines. You know what I'm saying? Sardines covered in salt, and then you pop it. You know what I'm saying? This juicy, moist sardine meat in here. You know what I'm saying? Perfectly seasoned, and you know what I'm saying? They serving that shit with like egg drop soup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's some shit I learned and I picked up from Edwin. I know how to make egg drop soup. I know how to make salt-covered fish. You know what I'm saying? So, that's two things right there.
Legend of Zelda,
And you
Breath of the
use that
Wild.
shit, and you use that shit generally across the board with everything. Probably you could
Yeah.
probably make some different type of shit with some chicken, some salt-covered chicken if you wanted to, or some, you know what I'm saying, some shit that just sound different off a different technique.
I never even considered that.
So
But that's a good idea.
So the things that get your
That's a
mind
good
going,
idea.
like what makes you think like it's a good idea? Like you
'Cause
just
I never tried it myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I ever tried I know I never tried a salt-covered chicken. So you just basically take a piece of chicken and just cover it in salt, but it's a couple of like variables you got to make sure you follow in order to make sure it's not too salty.
The way chicken retains and like the way steak retain, I know they retain seasoning different, right? Or maybe I'm thinking
They
of
got
turkey
they
meat.
got different fat content, so
Maybe I'm thinking
fat is flavor. So
maybe I'm thinking of turkey meat and chicken meat.
This nigga know how to cook shit in like 30 seconds. He'll make you a full course meal in like 15 minutes. Like,
I'm about to say I don't know about 30 seconds.
This nigga, I'm about to say, do you hear this nigga? He's about to say you about to go outside put some grass.
15 minutes it depends on what I'm
15
cooking.
minutes.
15 seconds.
Nigga, you know you can make some chicken in about 15 minutes.
If I'm frying it, yes.
You make that shit good. Nigga,
If I'm frying it, you can't bake no chicken.
I'm about to say
15
fried
minutes.
chicken
I
don't take
know.
long.
I know Ed was probably taught your ass that shit to make
Actually,
that meal.
right. They actually, about maybe 30 minutes or less. You know what I'm saying? About 25 minutes, I think. I can get some chicken done.
Do you often
Matter of
have
fact-
these ideas where you just like, something I thought of that I never tried that I could try that
Oh
would be
man,
cool?
I have definitely done that, but people make fun of me for some of my ideas I have made to this day, and I ain't even gonna talk about it no more. Like, I definitely have done some random experiments with food, and oh man, I made some terrible mistakes with it. I remember I was young, like I was before Edwin, before anything. I tried to make a cake off of following the recipe, and the recipe called for 1/4 tablespoons of salt, but I thought it said 1/4 cups. Well, I didn't even think it said 1/4 cups. I just wasn't paying attention correctly, and I was just using a measuring cup the whole time. So when I said 1/4, and I just filled it up with salt to 1/4, and that was way too much salt. I'm talking about the cake that I was trying to make. It came out looking great. That's what's crazy.
I remember that shit, dog.
And then I cut it, and it was red on the inside. I think it was like some type of chemical reaction, and it was like it was so much salt that it shocked whatever I had put in there.
It turned into lava or something.
Man,
It mineralized.
Man,
That's
I
what
ate a
it
piece
sounds
of it.
like.
It just tasted like a salt
Salt truck.
pile of salt. What we wearing, man? when we go to play football with these niggas, man. I don't want to wear our shirts. I feel like we should like
Who are you in the podcast?
go like use this. I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
cool. No.
We should use use one of our days and go to freaking Walmart and get the same type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good. I definitely was thinking about doing something like that.
Yeah. Go together to Walmart or something. You know what I'm saying? We carpool or you know what I'm saying?
Pick some
Or
shit out.
follow each other, whatever we do, and yeah, pick out something that we all can wear.
Back to the
And match.
podcast.
About to pet, sure.
Cool. So,
That's part.
What
of
you
it.
cooking today?
Chicken frickin' safe.
What inspired you to cook that today?
Cause it's French, and I've never made it before.
is it possible you can fuck this all up?
What does fricassee mean?
I mean, only if I try to put my own twist on it.
I feel that.
Maybe.
So I know that for my personal sources that when you were younger, you tried to make a sweet potato pie in an easy bake oven. Do you remember that?
I do not remember that.
And
Who
you
told
actually,
you this? Where's this evidence coming from? Where's this accusations coming from?
it's actually coming from my brain. But so listen, I'm gonna tell you a first-hand experience. But let's see. If I'm not mistaken, you were making it from scratch. You had the flour. You had the small little thing. You made the dough and put it in there, and then you put the sweet potato ingredients and you put it in there with the light, and it was just dry because it didn't. That's not how you cook it, but it wasn't bad. I remember tasting it and it wasn't bad. Like
I definitely tried to cook sweet potato pie several times, but I do not ever recall a younger version of myself attempting to. You know, I do not see that. No, it's not. I don't remember that at all. No, not an easy bake oven. No, I mean, I'm like, how old was I? I got the recipe to the.
It was Gab's easy bake oven. It had to be for her like 12 or 13.
I definitely remember using them before. I don't remember even what I even tried to make. I feel like I tried to make cookies.
You 3 years old.
I make cookies, man. I was happy when I finally figured out, like, oh, I can still light bulb from up there. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't find the light bulb for shit. I'm like, damn, they ain't got no light bulb. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't remember the story. You think
I not
cookies.
remember
Sweet potato
sweet
pie.
potato pie.
It's probably your brain. You know how your brain
It's
forgets
probably
shit.
your brain had a
No,
dream.
boy. You know how your
I
brain
had a
forgets shit that
You look
failed.
old enough to have a dream, nigga.
Listen, you know how that was perfect. You know how your brain forgets shit that failed. Like it's a safe switch. Like bad things that happen in your life, your brain try to forget. It's a part of like anxiety and everything. You feel me? You cook a bad dish, you might not remember it. You feel me? Your brain might have threw that essay out. You feel me? I know it's a lot of things like that happen to me. So
That's funny.
I don't know how long we've been going, but this has been part 1. So we're gonna get right into part 2, man. We're gonna take this
You ready?
show in the kitchen.
you ready?
Yeah. Right to the kitchen, man. Right to the kitchen from here. Okay, this still going on.
Okay.
We ain't even gonna cut it cause the way this set up.
Yeah.
So with today here,
Oh,
we gonna be able to we can walk around with it now.
What you got us here today, man? What is this?
So this right here, this is chicken thighs. You know what I'm saying? Fried chicken thighs. I got them for a deal. Nice bargain.
Okay.
Family pack.
Where store?
This is from Dave's Supermarket.
Oh yes, we are.
Dave's Supermarket. That's where we shop at. And some things we get in care packages from Kiera's grandmother.
Okay. Grassland butter. It looks like the Amish people use this shit. That's just
First things first, you gotta wash them hands. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be sanitary. To the soap. What the heck? Like booger. What else is in here?
It's just soap, bro. It's just that's that good shit, man. It's that shit you wash the ducks with, dog.
That's Don.
No, I don't think so.
Smells like pleasant.
I don't know if I'm expecting.
As y'all can see, we love the hugs juices around this bitch.
Give me a hug.
I ain't get the word I wasn't supposed to get. But it's all good. My boy washed them hands.
All right. So I ain't even gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. Once you send it to me, I got it. So you can delete it. I'll go and send it to you on Gmail. I'm just so sure that this is Gmail.
Come on, Kiera. Come on. Hurry up with your questions now.
she good, man.
You supposed to do like both, or you just
What's
do
your
it on
Gmail?
hand? You supposed to like, you know how you put it right and like
Joe
put it in,
Javante,
and like how do you just put it in here?
I'm gonna put it in here.
Javante,
Get on
2003.
Saute it.
Yeah, put some butter in there.
Oh, with the heavy cream.
No, not right now. I'm not right.
Come on, Kiera. You in the video now. You know that. It's all good. Why you do that?
Because sometimes this shit don't turn on right away.
Well, our shit work, dog.
Yeah, whatever, man.
It's the back one that don't work.
Bro, I turn it off, turn it on.
It's the back one that don't work. I'll do it. Turn it off.
Come on now. Let my nigga cook.
So what's first, man? After you wash your hands, dog.
After you wash your hands, you take it, you season this chicken real quick. I like to do it like this. I like to get a little bit of salt in my hand. I do waste a lot the way I do it. But, hey.
That's the way the pros do it, huh?
Oh, bro.
Is that the way the pros do it?
Not really. Not really.
Oh, okay.
I told you.
But this the way Pro G Luke do it though. Chef Jean Luc in our segment called
We use a lot of salt. You know what I'm saying? Where
This
I'm
is-
from, we use a lot.
Picard's Noir. My bad. No. Picard Nourriture. Nourriture.
Boom.
Picard's Nourriture. Okay, look at how he doing that shit. He doing that shit like the salt man. Marion coming. Why you got the fire on? Is it like you getting it prepared or you?
Yeah, one day I want to have it on, so I gotta go get it on later.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Who wants to go try to get the fire? Like I told you, your shit gonna be coming on sometime. I try to play with it all day today.
So what is this season that you're putting on?
Straight salt and pepper. That's it. That's it. It's it. It's it. People always be adding extra shit. I can't stand it. I hate it.
I know how you feel, dog. I learned from the best. Look at that picture right there, man. That house right there, man. Man. How did that get there?
that.
Oh, yeah? That's dope as hell. She got this. It's nighttime in a black house. I ain't never seen a black house. I only seen a black house like twice. Okay, what we doing over here? We dropping
some butter in.
the butter.
Salted.
What kind of butter is
It's
this?
salted butter.
Salted butter, not regular butter. Oh, that's the thick
Salted butter.
salted butter. You just let that do what it do, huh?
Yeah. Just letting it melt. Get
Okay.
melty.
Okay, so yeah, you see he turned it down. Show
Right there.
them how the pros do it.
I wasn't even gonna cook them all, but shit. Let me go all this chicken, get a bigger pot. You know what I'm saying?
You ever cooked with wine or alcohol?
All the time.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
staple in French cuisine and Italian.
Awesome. So that's
As
what
well
this
as probably other cuisines.
is. That what
as
this
well.
is for?
That's
This
right.
Chardonnay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Wow,
In fact,
I've never seen it done in real life.
I need a way to get that John open.
I think we have the thing.
Or unless you where you about to do that? To the stove. Get a cork opener, a corkscrew, as well as some bowls.
Oh.
Paper bowls, paper
Oh.
plates. Paper plates, paper plates, paper plates.
No, what we could
My bad,
do-
Paper plates.
What we could do is pop this in the corner and you can like talk to the camera almost like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta talk to the camera, but it's just there, you know, explain what you're doing.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you
I feel it. Alright,
So he ain't gotta like,
Tools, man. We can get that chalk.
All right, yeah, well, yeah, just get it off while I'm cooking. I mean, it's nowhere near time to use it, but if you can get it off, that's great.
With a screw and a pliers. That's what we use.
You can't just or
I mean, you could.
I mean,
I don't want no pork shit. Impurity is in my shit.
Oh, I mean, you ain't cooking it out. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know.
I mean, cork is cork. You know what I'm saying? Nigga eat that, he choke on it, he gonna die.
Choke. You act like, you talking about a piece of pork. I actually wouldn't.
It's like when he falls apart sometimes.
I know. I didn't know that.
That's butter. That's real butter right there.
That's real butter.
Salted butter. They already seen it, I think. That's
Yeah.
real
That's
butter.
not that. I can't believe it's not butter. Ain't butter. Did y'all know that?
Yes, we know.
I didn't know that. It is dumb because of his name.
You get it in there. You want to see it? You get some brownness on these pieces of chicken. Cooking them in straight butter.
Ooh-wee, baby.
Damn, y'all still hold it? Oh man, that shit look like
Take your time.
good. I'm sorry, my camera is fucking gone. I don't even use it.
Skin side down.
Yeah.
He said, shoot, that's all I need to do.
No, over there. Over there.
Man, it look like you probably poured liquid out of it.
What, like that? I mean, I
Yeah, look at it.
guess if I keep going, I put it on. Oh yeah, it's all the way in there.
The masterpiece.
Let them go on for about 5 minutes on one side. Hopefully I get some nice color on them. I got this shit turned up. They're not really sizzling how I want them to. I don't know why. But I browned the butter first.
I see why they call it a corkscrew. I mean, why you supposed to use a corkscrew?
Pull it up. You got it?
Yeah, because
Yeah, like-
because the screw part. I mean, why you use a
You
corkscrew?
could either push it all the way down or push it all the way
It's
up.
a hole in it. That's it. Works.
Oh yeah. It's gonna take forever, but I did some pork tomorrow.
Let me get some.
Say,
You gotta be red. You should got red for me then. How about that?
this nigga funny.
What's that, keys?
Well, like, use your keys there.
You not even sending the video.
That looks.
You still got it going though. So you still going live, so it's all good. Your shit not dying.
Kiara trying to be all in your video. She trying to take your spotlight. It's cool though.
It's fine.
Shit, well, shit, ain't nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I said it's cool though.
Everybody catching everybody in their video. You probably done caught them
Let me
in
do
the video.
this. Let me be whole man.
Man, come on, man. You gonna doing a good camera job.
Okay, but I just want to hold something, man.
What are you
definitely my shit
your
dead.
Damn.
My shit not dead. It just got too much space, and I deleted a year worth of conversations, and that shit still didn't do nothing. What the
I was
fuck?
about to say, then you sent me it on Gmail, right?
No, it didn't go.
Do you do anything? You
BMG
just.
too, goddammit.
I ain't say. I
Ain't nothing wrong
got
with having
nothing.
girls in the goddamn shit, man.
I thought she might not want to. I thought she might not want to be because you know, women is subconscious about their hair and stuff like that.
Man, she got a ponytail in, hair looking long.
I mean, it's cool. Like I said, I'm just
You
a
still
woman.
alive? Fuck you talking about, man?
Man, kiss your woman, man.
You making the screen go blurry.
Yeah, that's
All
what
you
happens
see
when you
is
slap
black.
shit out niggas.
No,
I got good on this.
that's not what
You slap
happens.
shit out niggas.
That's not what happens. So, hey, check it out. I got a question. I got a question for the food though. So you just let it sit and do its thing. You ain't about to touch it. You ain't about to flip it. You on.
Right now, we just giving this, trying to get some color on it.
How long?
About 4 to 5 minutes on both sides. It's my spoon.
Yeah, these Nike Patrick. It's all you now, my brother.
This is what we're going to use to flip them. Just want to check one side with it.
Send me that audio when you get the chance, homie.
Still not looking like I want it to look. Some of them look better than others. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a little rotation because the one in the middle look a little bit better than the one on the edge. So I'm going to take these two to the side. Let me take this one to the middle. Put that one. See what these ones on the back side look like.
Oh yeah, that's
good.
good.
I mean, it looks dope, but I feel you. It ain't. It probably ain't got the filling to it. It looks like it's still soft.
They all look alright.
You want it to be crunchy, right?
Not really crunchy per se.
Just brown, huh?
Just brown, nice and golden. Some people add flour to make it look fried. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of flour to the outside, and then you do it like how I'm doing it, and then that's another thing. You can try to make it like chicken and gravy. You know what I'm saying? You can think it's actually almost the same way. I see you got a pot right there. What you about to do with that pot? I was gonna try to make some mashed potatoes from scratch, but that just seems like a lot actually. So
I love mashed potatoes from scratch, man. I would love to make that for you, dog.
Just a classic recipe.
You hear me? I'll make that shit, bro. I love making. You got the heavy cream for the mashed potatoes?
No, I got it for this.
Oh, okay. So you ain't got no more heavy cream?
No.
All right, never mind. I make my mashed potatoes from scratch myself. Best mashed potatoes I ever made too. They looked at like some Cracker Barrel shit. They was, you know, they had that white to it, man. They was.
That sounds racist. I'm sorry.
What, Cracker Barrel?
And then they had the white to it.
Oh, you said that.
That's what you said. I didn't say that.
No, you repeated it. You said it. Anyway. So okay. It's about 5 minutes.
Right.
That looked like that was like 7 minutes, wasn't it? But look at the time. We're gonna keep track of the time here. It's 1:19. He's flipping it.
This one back. Oh, put this one back over. This just doesn't look how crispy I want it to. Like I said, ooh, so that one looks good right there. That one looks alright. That's good, boy. So, wow. There's a couple of them that need this. So this side seems hotter. Just turn it this way. Hopefully this side catches heat.
You put the wine in it? You put wine in the chicken?
Yeah, man. He said that's a what did you call it? What's the wine on chicken? I said, do you use wine? And you said that's a key element, or what did you call it?
It's like a staple. I said it's a staple in French and Italian cuisine. Probably other cuisines as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure.
Sake and shit. Don't they go?
Yeah,
Don't they
I'm gonna
got
say that. But I'm
wok?
not sure.
Wok
I'm not sure
noodles
about
is that?
sake. I
I don't want to sound racist. I probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That wok noodles. That probably ain't got.
Wok noodles?
Yeah, ain't wok. Ain't that? Ain't that some shit?
I never heard
Nigga, I
of
see the waves is spinning on your head.
Is they spinning?
Yeah.
Man, you cut me down low and shit. And I had that like a little afro for a minute. But
I'm
I'm trying to.
Chef Jean Luc, gotta get the name guys and shit down.
Man, that nigga don't play. He is the chef of the year.
Tell them where they can find you, man. Tell them where they can find you, man.
Shit, I ain't like y'all niggas my address, but
Yo, IG, man.
shit. I was about to say, my Facebook is Jean-Luc Knight. Spelled like this. And Knight is spelled with a K. That's my Facebook. That's where you can find me. That's the only place you're gonna find me.
Okay. So no Instagram.
I ain't got no Instagram for nobody. I do, but I forgot the password. I don't be on it.
Alright,
So you
fuck
can't
it.
find me on there.
Let's go. Back to the chicken. Freaking
And I'm
shit.
taking. I'm just
Tell them again, man.
taking, so don't be trying to.
Handsome black man be out this bitch cooking. These hoes be thinking they can come holler at a brother because you about to be famous and shit.
Yeah, man.
You about to have money and
That shit
shit.
irritating. My hoes thirsty. That's how they be.
Your musty pussy smelling ass bitches.
Oh my God, man. You got personal.
Personal.
Somebody is
No, I'm not. Oh, but these hoes, yeah, these sweaty. My nigga Belize, he said that shit just earlier in the post, man. I mean on the
Don't blame it, don't believe it. That ain't
I can show you. I go pull that video up. That nigga said, if you think your sweaty, musty pussy ass is finna do, I forgot what he said. Fuck on Valentine's Day. He said.
Oh my God.
He said, nigga, you got about 90 days.
What's wrong with musty pussy?
Oh.
I don't brush my hair and I don't brush my teeth. That's all I do is dig hoes, eat and sleep. Nah, 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 nah. Oh. Look, this how this chicken supposed to look. If your chicken don't look like this by 122, you ain't motherfucking cooking it right.
Y'all see that shit, man. Y'all see the color on that shit.
That shit is golden brown. The same
Yeah,
color.
rotate a couple of them.
Excuse
Sometimes
me
you gotta
one
rotate
second.
shit.
The same color as his skin, golden brown. I'm just playing.
I like you said golden brown. Light skin.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. That chicken is light skinned, boy. Get the fuck out of here. Light brown is a thing, nigga. No, golden brown is some of the shiniest brown. Like beside from the chicken, like when you see some golden shit in Egypt, that shit cause you go for brown. Cause it's golden brown. My nigga's adding butter to the mix. What does the butter do after you add it? Is that shit gonna give it some extra
Flavor.
Oh my god.
Butter.
He killed it. He killed flavor. We going crazy in this motherfucker.
Oh my god. This nigga just said flavor.
Salted butter. You don't get no better than salted liquid. That's like automatic. What's that word when you put something in the marination?
I wasn't about to make them that better. No, I wasn't. I don't really feel like it.
That shit good.
Cause yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Keep it professional. Let's keep it professional. It's a popping. It's a popping. So you don't prepare anything else. You let the chicken cook all the way done first before you start getting it all going.
No, I ain't cooking it all the way first.
Okay.
I'm gonna cook it, like I said, 45 minutes on both sides.
Oh, right. So it's 124. So, I don't remember when you flipped it, but by 122, I had looked at the clock and said, if you ain't cooking your chicken like this, you ain't cooking it right.
So boom, you see, it's a little golden on the bottom as
Yeah,
well.
definitely brown.
We don't really care about this as much on the bottom.
It's darker than Vine. No, I'm just playing.
So now we're gonna take it out of the butter.
That shit damn near dark skin.
I don't know about that, man. That shit's still looking
Golden.
like white meat.
Definitely not done yet. Definitely not done.
I know he was saying it, but I do see the gold and brown, of course. But from this side, you can see the white. Shit looking like white people still, bro. Okay. Don't get your spoon too hot, man. I know that motherfucker, boy. That should be right there. Extra close, boy. I remember my dad handed me a plate one time, and he had it next to the fire for so long. I guess he don't remember having that shit next to the fire. He handed me that plate of food, and one side of the plate was fire flame hot. What's this we got right here?
Those are pearl onions. Frozen.
Never even seen
I didn't know they
it.
sold them like that, but I seen them one day and I'm like, you know what? I need parts.
My boy getting
We
the
got some
mushroom.
mushrooms going straight in.
Oh shit.
Sauteing. We're gonna put that real nice, like add a little bit of salt, pepper to it.
So yeah, man, my dad handed me this plate, and it was hot on one side, and I did not want to break this shit and drop and disappoint everybody. So I was like, and I set that bitch down. Like I set it down, but I went down with it. Like He was like, "What's wrong, son?" I'm like, "Man, this burnt the shit out of me." I ain't cuss, of course, you know, it was dad and shit. But you know, I'm like, "This just burnt me. It just burnt me." And my boy over there doing the thing with the saute skills. They taught him that in school. They said if you do it just like this.
I learned it on my own. I learned it on my own.
Okay.
They
I thought
ain't
the
teach you no
school
flashy nothing.
They ain't
Matter of
teach
fact,
you
you
nothing.
better not do that with their food and end up wasting their shit. Better beat your ass.
That nigga, what's his name? What's your boss name?
Brandon, man, he gonna fuck you up.
You wasted food. You think so?
That's what happened to me. It wasn't happened to me, but it happened to like somebody like somebody like whoever's watching, the viewers, unless you don't like and subscribe.
Look, he said you better not waste it. Get out of my kitchen.
And that's how it happens. Just like that. Every now and then you just waste a little bit of food. And that's 13 cents worth of mushrooms and pearl onions.
Oh,
and
shit.
you owe that. You owe down.
Is that really how they be?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say. Okay, so you was being Terry Crews with it.
No. I don't know what the hell you talking about. I'm not
You know who Terry Crews is? He got the pearl onions going crazy. I don't know if y'all seen that shit.
Plates and silverware and what else? Oh, a corkscrew. Oh my God, a corkscrew. No, it's not open. Corkscrew.
Yeah, I ain't want to push it down in there. I could have, but I didn't want to. I didn't want y'all niggas to be eating cork.
Turn the heat up a little bit.
Turn it up.
Just a little bit. It's a tad. I'm gonna caramelize this.
My
a
nigga
little
said you better not do nothing fancy and waste they food. I'm still tripping on that one. They said they'll beat your ass, boy.
bit. Yeah, they'll beat your ass. The Deaths don't be playing. They be throwing pots and pans and shit. I know you be seeing Gordon Ramsay, he'll throw food right in your face if it's like spoiled or something. What the fuck is this? I'm like, oh, Gordon. I don't know what the fuck you did. But you know what I'm saying, you a chef, so you gotta do it either line. You gotta accept shit like that.
Hey man,
That's why I get out there.
I seen a lot of crazy shit on that show, man. Nigga had what was it, like a big chunk of salt or something in this food or something. It was just something like, did you even try? Like, and then one nigga had a hair in their shit. Oh my god, it was crazy. He's like, this is a whole eyelash or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it was.
He was telling people like, did you even check this shit? Then he'll be in that bitch, motherfucking terrorizing that shit, bruh. Look at my son back there. That nigga be in there going crazy. Why you playing Sega?
How long? Because that's what the Nintendo Switch offers. What was I about to say? So how long? It is a Sega Genesis on there though.
Y'all got Super Metroid on here?
Yes.
Yeah, Super Metroid.
Swear to God. I played a little bit. I ain't never.
That's my shit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Did you see the new one?
You just got happy about that.
Did you see the new one they came out with on Switch?
Nope.
It's literally it's a side scrolling. It got the best 3D graphics you ever did see, but it's like on some new Nintendo Switch shit. But it's side scroll. It's called Metroid Dread.
So much water. You know what I'm saying?
Nintendo, y'all better pay me for that ad I just did.
From the onions. So I had to, like, they steaming off. You gotta let all that water dissipate and cook off. And then, you know.
And they supposed to still be coming out with Metroid 4.
That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to get some color on these pearl onions right here. Pearl onions is like traditional. I did get a white onion. And people use white onions as well, but that pearl onion is like a baby white onion.
Did you play Super Metroid 2?
I don't think so. I don't play Super Metroid.
The one for the Switch is supposed to be like 3 or 4. Is the sequel to that, like Metroid Returns or something like that.
I know I played. It was like one of like Game Boy Advance, or like Metroid Fusion or something like that.
Oh, you know what? I think I played that. I know the one for the.
Darius had that.
I know that. That Prime was my shit.
Let it cook. And now you gotta let it cook. Man.
How long about you give onions and mushrooms to cook here?
Man, until they look caramelized. Until they look caramelized. You know what I'm saying? This shit can take. Yeah. Hopefully it don't take long. I don't know.
It's still frozen, so they.
Like I said, I never made this before. Yeah, real shit. Yeah. I never made this before, but I'm good at following recipes and.
Oh, you know the recipe at the top of your head, huh?
I know the recipe like the back of my hand. I studied it several times. I just look at it and I study it. I look at the recipe. I learn exactly the things that I need, the measurements that I need, and then you know what I'm saying. I ain't got no measuring cups and shit, so I try to eyeball the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They said 2 cups of pearl onions.
Keep it in the middle.
And
that's what
I think that's pretty close to 2 cups.
Yeah, so.
And you want that shit to, like I said, stew.
Just try to literally just follow they every little twist.
This nigga told me to make a cartouche with aluminum foil. Mm-hmm.
What's a cartouche?
Cartouche is it's actually a paper lid.
Oh yeah.
We're using aluminum foil, so it's not really a cartouche. It's something else though. Something else.
But it's gonna work.
It's gonna work, absolutely.
Is it working better than the lid or same?
Same.
I used the cartouche earlier when I was making my cheesy tuna.
Okay.
It first it made it boil up too high. I had to let one of the sides up.
That's what that shit was in the pot.
Yeah, it was a cheesy tuna that's in the box, you know, that you get from the care package and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, this shit look like some macaroni and cheese.
I thought that was the same thing.
It was pretty cheesy.
Not so macaroni.
Was it? Oh, actually, I brought another one, but I threw it away because it was open. I'm like, oh, hell no. But I still see another one in there. But like I said, we did bring some other full crack.
Well, do you have a favorite Gordon Ramsay moment?
Yes. When he was at this one spot, and Dave's spot was just terrible. And he had they served a tomato. They cut a tomato and then served it. And he came in at that exact time and started doing his inspection. And there was a tomato in there that was rotten. And then he was like, "Look at it, it's rotten. It's rotten." Like that is it. And then he's like, "I've eaten here. I've eaten here." Like, you don't understand? It was funny as hell. And then he started doing it. He started doing a thorough check, and then it was just the most atrocious place
you ever
you
found.
did see. Like you couldn't. And then he be using his hands to just fuck with everything. Like if it was like something dead in your mouth water, he'd be like, "Look at this. That's a dead mouth." He just holding it. You can see its bones. Get down, nigga. You don't give a fuck. Like go wash your hands now. Gordon Ramsay. And that's all he do though. He go wash his hands and he be good. I'm good. Then he goes see some other shit. What is this? He be pulling some chicken. What is this? It's slimy. Oh, you don't give a shit, do you? You don't.
I think it'd be a good part of the newer thing.
Oh yeah,
You can see this?
they getting caramelized. They doing nice.
Caramelized, huh?
They getting caramelized. At least the mushrooms are for now. Some of the oh that's
BMG.
yeah, the mushrooms are looking pretty good. Gotta spread it out evenly. Let everything touch the bottom. Caramelize.
That's what's up.
And after that, we'll add a little bit of garlic. Stir it in for a little bit. And then what you gonna do?
Is it, if I'm not mistaken, is this
And
all
then
just
we're going
flavor?
to, after we get the garlic in, we're going to add our flour.
You hear me?
Cook the flour.
Am I not mistaken? Isn't this all just flavor that you cooking up?
Garnishing flavor, yes. You know what I'm saying? Because after you get everything together, you're going to want to use the mushrooms and the pearl onions to spoon over with your gravy, you know what I'm saying, that you make, and then put it over the chicken and make it look all real nice and shit. A
Gotcha.
little bit of parsley, which I don't have, but I see parsley flakes right there. Oh,
Don't mushroom sound like a French word?
mushroom.
Mushroom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, monsieur.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, is that shit French too, or are they just?
Miss Chevelle, what was the one's lady name? Was that it? Miss Clevel. Oui, Miss Clevel. I was watching that shit. I swear to God, yeah, saying something about that shit on like Facebook. I seen a post about that shit, and everybody was, you know what I'm saying, this was all the rave. And then the very next day, that shit came on my TV, and I was like,
You
this
know,
shit is impossible.
you know they
that shit
tracking
happens
our
all the time.
shit,
I'm
boy.
telling you, like coincidences. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy coincidences.
Boy, you know that.
Yeah.
You know that
U.S. shit too.
You know that U.S. Govy doing that dummy.
They listening.
They watching our podcast right now.
Fuck around.
Wait until we say bomb Trump, bomb Trump, bomb.
Oh
I'm just
my
playing.
God! No!
I'm just playing.
We will destroy America.
This nigga funny as fuck. They gonna come. They got your voice. Hold on. I'm just playing.
You always snitched.
You know
He
he's
said to destroy America, nigga. He said it. Nigga, they got voice
I gotta
recognition.
let them know.
Nigga, they got voice recognition. They gonna go back in the video. Yeah, we seen all 5 of them niggas.
Oh, but ain't 5 of us. It's 4 of us.
Here.
No.
You funny.
I was just saying she was a black person, not a brother.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh damn, she gotta get back to that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cook this in though. But, so I added the garlic already. Didn't add too much, but nice amount. Probably about a nice tablespoon. Minced garlic, preserved, so it's actually concentrated.
What a day.
You said it's preserved, so it's concentrated?
Well, I don't know. It seems like it's concentrated because they tell you how much to use for a certain amount. Minced garlic and olive oil. That's what I use.
Okay.
I don't use
Do it
fresh
smell
garlic.
good or do it smell like straight
like garlic?
Very garlicky.
I'll tell you. So now we're going to.
So you throwing flour in the mix now?
Oh, right in the mix. Yeah.
What does that do?
It creates your thickening agent to thicken everything up.
I thought that was for what starch do.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
This is before starch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's better than starch.
Better than starch. One time I ain't had no thickening agent, so I used mashed potatoes. The powder. It worked out really fucking well. I made stuffing with it. I didn't have no thickening agent, so I used mashed potatoes,
The smartest nigga
and it worked out. It was amazing.
Do you see what this nigga doing?
I don't.
Y'all missing this nigga.
Oh, that smells crazy. I love the way the onions smell. This is why I saute or cook my onions.
Sit back in there.
Take that flour flavor out. You know what I'm saying? You don't like that flouriness. You take it off when you feel like it's getting too hot. You don't want to burn your garlic.
Like you making that good shit.
You don't want to burn your garlic, man. You don't want to burn your garlic. It ain't nothing wrong with it. It's taking everything right off the heat. It's still cooking. It's still hot as hell. So just moving everything around. You know what I'm saying? You're going to cook that. Put in that flour. Put it back. Let me turn it down a bit. Leave that corkscrew off you.
I forgot it.
Push that shit in there.
Yeah, let's try to do that. I'm making them strainers, but I don't want no pieces in my kid. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, damn. The fucking. Nope, but his thing is in there.
Oh yeah, that's dirty.
That's dirty as fuck.
What's the plan?
What's in there,
Fucked it
metal?
up.
Metal thing, yes.
I just fucked it up.
You ain't fucked up necessarily.
Make it 500 degrees, man.
Right.
Sterilize, definitely. It's gonna get boiled, cooked out of there anyway.
Do something.
Come on, man. Let's show what niggas is about.
Niggas be cooking. Niggas be cooking and don't have the utensils.
Right, we got a corkscrew too.
But we didn't have it though, man. We don't even cook like that. That chicken look good as hell though. It's talking to me.
The dog.
Motherfucking chicken said, eat me. I'm on the shrooms. They said, eat me, nigga. Put me in the microwave.
When we done, we're gonna have to break that bottle to get my pizza out or something, I think. Unless y'all think you could like flip it, pull the long side out. Well, it's still gonna have to get all the liquid out.
Whatever y'all feel with that. Get me some stock here. Boop.
No, this is like back ass shit. But I'm about to drink this shit. Kira, you don't want none of this shit? You want this? This
She
Chardonnay?
she pregnant, man.
Oh, my bad.
She was being funny when she said it
My
earlier.
bad. I forgot.
So you added wine and then you added starch to the mix.
Stock.
Stock,
Broth,
my
rather.
bad.
Chicken broth.
Broth, my bad. Stock, same thing, all right. Stock and broth.
Now I'm gonna reduce it for a little bit. So I'm gonna turn it back up. Oh
I
my
think-
fucking god. This shit wasn't on the whole time, man. I don't know when it went off, but
You turned it down and I think it went off.
What the fuck?
I think I looked at it and then
Yeah, I seen you look at it. It didn't face it.
no, because it was still on, but it might have flickered out.
Shit. It just said heavy carbon monoxide and shit.
It happens.
Well, your
next
fucking
time.
what's the name, man?
The lighters, it wasn't even on though.
It was on at first. I just turned it off. Cause I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Okay, it worked that time, but damn, that shit just fucking blew me. I spilled half my juice out.
It's cool though,
A
right?
little bit
No,
more.
none of that. I spilled probably too much stock. Fuck, it's gonna taste whiny as hell, probably. But I'm gonna still reduce it.
But it was you mixed it out already, eh?
I didn't really mix it.
Oh, okay.
But I feel what you're saying.
I feel like it equally came out like when it came out.
Just reduce this real quick. It smells more whiny than it usually does. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. But I feel like that's because it's outside and didn't get cooked yet, right?
Necessarily, but it's literally was filled all the way to the top of the house, all the way down to like half or stuff. So I had to spill too much of it. So I see people onions out here, and mushrooms.
My nigga panic.
Yeah, I did panic when I seen that the fucking shit wasn't on my own shit. I actually doesn't taste bad though.
I knew it wasn't gonna taste bad.
Oh shit.
I'm telling you, that even though the juice came out halfway, it was unless you telling me on some scientific shit that the wine was sitting on bottom.
Type shit, man. I ain't telling you that though.
You think broth is lighter than wine?
I don't know.
If you don't,
Poured it in first and didn't stir it.
but if it mixed like it's supposed to, then it wouldn't matter. Like
Maybe.
just like how you put a Kool-Aid single in the water, it don't mix all the way, of course, but it mix a lot. You feel me? It get the whole color going. So if it's anything like color, what you got there?
2 bay leaves.
Just 2?
2 bay leaves going in.
Flavor?
Flavor. A little bit of thyme seasoning going in. Make sure that shit's still on.
I wish I
I feel like you can. Here, you cameraman real quick.
Hold up, I got it.
Drink that shit first. Let me see, what did all I've done with
Dry
these two?
time.
It don't matter, don't tell me.
I ain't gonna tell you, man. I know some shit that I did with this
You
too.
did some
Whoa.
nasty shit with that shit.
Whoa. Yo. That
This
nigga.
nigga disgusting. His bald creepy ass. He's a bald creep. That's some creepy shit.
I did some nasty shit with this. I fucked myself with this motherfucker. That's what it sound like.
Y'all about to make me tell y'all what happened. Y'all wanna hear?
Yeah.
I did some sewer work, man. I changed some toiletry with that
Oh,
motherfucker.
hell no.
And you allowed me.
I eat that shit.
I feel you too. But the back of it, I mean, you shouldn't have used the back of it for that.
No, I didn't. What you mean?
I mean, because it was the tip of it was inside the cork. You know what I'm saying? So when it was pushed down, the tip of it that you actually screw and touch it with, it was like this much into the cork. It was like this much hanging out the back.
You wanna hear Money Back Yo?
Yeah.
What song you wanna hear about Money Back Yo?
I don't know, man.
You wanna hear both of them?
So you put chicken in the bag of shit. Milky and creamy. What is that?
What's what I'm looking for?
How long did this go till it boiled, or?
Yeah, I want to see it simmer a little bit. This is a little soft simmer.
What happened to where I forgot? Cause I straight was about to do something about that and then forgot.
I'm like, I'm handling this shit the whole time right here. I'm dying.
You was like, I'm gonna turn it down, and when you turned it down, it flickered and went off.
Man, you seen that?
I didn't see it.
Shit.
I didn't see it. I seen it on, and then I looked again and it was off. But I know what my stove do.
More than enough juice to keep everything going. I'm just upset that that happened to me.
It's okay.
I usually don't panic like that. I should just.
It's
I
okay,
even said
man.
shit
It's
and
the
just
first time,
turn
man.
it back on. It's not the first time. First time I cooked this though, yeah. You're right. Let me see. Okay, I see the sauce on.
Wait till you see the part that I put on Instagram. Wait till you see the part that I put on Instagram. It's gonna be the Chef Ramsay part. He was doing a good reenactment. That's going on YouTube though. Don't worry, it's gonna be. I'm gonna put that.
That shit only comes in 380p. 380p.
What, like you mean
Okay, so
720?
92.
I don't, yeah, because it don't got like no flash. We probably need better light, huh? That ain't do nothing.
What's that? It's something in the settings. That's what it or is either the camera quality.
I think it's just the camera quality.
It's the wine. But it's gonna wine.
No, it's that screwdriver.
Oh my god.
It's the doo-doo.
I already tasted it too, so I'm gonna keep pressing it down. I'm gonna die already. I already tasted it.
Hey, I drank right to the bottom of the
Man, ain't nobody gonna fucking die. Black people crazy. Why we gotta do that, man? We gonna die.
That means it's copyright.
It's fun. It's fun.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Shit. I hope it wasn't more than 30 seconds. It ain't like 30 seconds. And it's gone.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like niggas ain't fair.
I mean, I don't care, but I don't, if it happened to was gonna get monetized, it's not.
I feel like it's more of a just if your shit go up,
Yeah,
you
boy.
get mad.
How you make that shit smell like a soup already? It's the
Well,
broth
we
that
definitely
make
wasn't
it
trying to
smell
steal
like
their
soup.
idea, but I know how that light that shit is automatic.
It don't look like it's
Like-
sticking.
Oh, yeah,
It's
right,
already-
You feel me? Like that's why you gotta put the our own rights to this music, nigga.
I did put. Let me see if I want to.
No, but what's different though?
I get one more taste.
Sometimes you could just put like credit.
I like my shit.
I was just thinking, like, cause people be playing games with music, like,
Yeah,
It's
I
still
think
hot, so it's just still
but then I don't know, like,
evaporate.
let me see.
certain
Look like a
songs
sub,
are
you
loud.
know. But
Certain ones they don't. Like, I remember he was
Thicken
playing like
it
Mafia.
up
He
a
was
little
like, I
bit.
gotta skip this scene because this
I
is
just want a
copyrighted.
little
or
bit
something.
thicker.
Like, but it was only certain scenes. Sometimes the music will
I'm
play.
about to, still just throw the chicken right in there.
But I don't know too many
Then when I add the heavy
with
cream,
music, and I
stir
feel
it
like
up
I don't know all these games. I feel
more. All
like
that flour definitely
they was playing Mario Party.
cooked and it's gonna dissipate.
You gotta look it up. You gotta do research. 'Cause
Hell yeah.
Twitch allows
Let
certain
me see this.
certain
I gotta
artists.
see. What you gonna cook it in the
They
pot or
partner
in the?
with them.
What you mean?
What? How you about to cook the chicken some more?
Right in this, yeah, just right here. You're gonna braise it. You're gonna put it on medium low, about 10 minutes with the lid on. You take the lid off and cook for like another 20 minutes. And then after you do that, then that's when you add the remaining ingredients. Definitely a lot more than that was. So, now that we did that, they make sure that everything is on. Add a little bit more butter. A little butter.
Every turn, butter. When in doubt, butter.
Butter.
Not just any butter.
Real butter.
Salted butter.
Oh shit, you're right. That's a good idea. I'm glad you said that. You shouldn't be using too much butter. It's gonna keep reducing. It'll get salty and salty and add salt. Not a good idea. But boom,
I thought that's what you wanted.
we don't want to keep adding salt. I mean, you definitely want it salty. You want what you want to season rather.
Sorry.
Boom. Oh shit, I lost my juice. A little bit of my juice.
So you add the chicken.
Add the chicken. And you're gonna let this shit
On
braise.
TikTok.
See
Let
it?
this
Now,
shit
now
braise.
wasn't it a good thing you lost some of that juice?
No. Let me pour that in there.
But I'm talking about
I'm
the
talking
first
about juice
time.
right here. It's
I'm talking about the very. I'm talking about the very first time because wouldn't it have been overflowing?
No.
You don't think so?
Oh. Well, mate, no, that just means I used too much wine. That's all.
Oh,
My fault. Bring it up to it. What's already simmering low key.
but it's perfect now.
Simmering. Not perfect. Still got an inch to go.
What you mean on the upside or the downside?
That's what? You gonna cut that shit up or something?
No.
And we gonna eat this with the chicken with our bro?
No, it's gonna turn into a gravy type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna,
You gotta add the cream.
yeah, we ain't gonna really.
It's gonna turn into gravy?
Yeah, it's gonna be gravy for the most part. Hopefully, if everything goes right.
That should look good. You know what it looked like? It would have been a nice alternative to them pearls.
Cream gravy. Cream
Brussels
gravy.
sprouts.
Hell no, nigga, you nasty.
You talking about to this?
Yeah, don't them pearls look like they could have been better if you cooked the Brussels sprouts instead?
Nigga,
I mean, that could be a recipe. I do enjoy Brussels sprouts.
They like little cabbages. What the fuck you mean?
I was told it gets you superpowers.
For Brussels sprouts? Yeah, I said the same thing about looking into the sun when it's an eclipse. Don't listen to everything. what I did was I just put it over the handle, and like when I wrapped a little bit around the handle, cause it came up.
We're good.
So you gotta be careful. So what do you call this again?
Chicken fricassee.
No, the thing on top that you're putting right now.
Cartouche.
A cartouche. So we learning French and learning how to motherfucking cook.
Chef the Bob.
That's probably cool, right? It's coming up high, you know that? Cause that's how it was for me when it started moving. That's how I knew that shit was moving. You gotta make sure that shit is
Boom.
on.
That's a nice little low center.
Oh yeah, see,
10
that's
minutes.
that's the right one right there. I feel like I even did that with the camera, cause I was like that and it
You
went
cook
out.
with beer too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas want that extra flavor, that depth.
That depth?
Beer, that depth.
Oh.
Depth. Dive deep into what
I'm gonna say that sound like that. See, but that's not a beer exactly, is it? That's like more of a malt liquor, right? A malt beverage.
I don't even know, man. Yeah, say water, barley, malt, corn syrup.
They're talking about me on
So is that a beer or malt?
Yeah, yeast hops. That's a beer.
So I mean, I'm saying so you could cook with that. Would you cook with that, or would you cook with a high grade?
Not, man.
Not a high grade one.
They all taste the same to me. It's beer. You know
I
what
like
I'm saying?
that.
Unless you get like an IPA, then that's, you know what I'm saying?
Or a stout, right?
Yeah, you gotta get Guinness, you gotta-
Yeah, I hate Guinness. I fucking hate Guinness. Like that's who invented that beer? That is some Jamaican ass shit. They love that. They stay giving me one. And I drink it because I don't be having. No, they nasty as shit, boy. Like the flavor to me is the most bitter aftertaste that's left on your tongue.
Man, you done ate way more shit than that. You done ate way more nasty shit than that.
Then hell no,
Okay.
no, I haven't.
I know for sure you have.
I don't. Well, like what? Name it.
Shit, shrooms.
No, shrooms is not as nasty as Guinness beer to me.
That's an opinion.
Man, yeah, that's an opinion, boy.
I don't
I
like.
can drink beer. Beer in general tastes really.
Like I said, IPAs and stouts leave a bad, literal beer, bad, bitter taste on my tongue. Like
Man, shrooms taste terrible. They taste bad, man.
they taste like mushrooms.
No, they don't.
I would say I saw
mushroom raw.
Mike Tyson eat them on live
Real?
podcast.
Mushrooms or magic mushrooms?
Magic mushrooms.
Yeah, he eats them bitches.
Live on a live
He said it
podcast.
changed his life.
Jake Paul.
Like, you know,
With Jake Paul.
Yeah, it was on
Anybody
Jake
gonna
Paul's
try to
live
fight Jake Paul?
podcast. He was like, give me that. And then he's talking about it's a fungus. We're made out of fungus. And they're like, oh, he tripping already. what? It's fungus.
He actually
I
not
can
good.
imagine his ass, man. That nigga Mike Tyson funny as hell.
But that don't even sound too far off though. We actually could be a fungi.
no, we is. It ain't no we are. We. That's how we was made. That's the first.
That's
first.
how- yeah, that's
the
how
first
the first
human.
organism.
Yeah, the first human was nigga. Like a organism or a non-organism, maybe something that fell against some fungus after all the years of the shit that happened, and then that shit just started formulating and growing. And what's the scientific name for
It was like, oh, he tripping already.
for a child being born? Ain't it like mitosis or symbiosis or some shit?
What?
Like for a child being formulated in a womb, ain't it like symbiosis or mitosis or some shit? Cause that happened. That happened.
I might just gotta go for the whole 30 minutes covered up.
Some type of womb.
And
And it might have happened. Personally, I believe it happened a couple times. Like a womb got formed and somehow got incubated to where the first human
It
came
started with a singular organism.
through the fungus and some singular organism.
Yeah.
What's this?
A singular organism. Exactly.
And formed a womb and got incubated correctly for the first time. You feel me? Probably. No, I was.
Neanderthals.
That's what humans. Humans.
I mean, humans didn't just start off.
That's just where the first life
Yeah,
That's how
That might have been the first monkey thing
I
or.
wouldn't say monkey.
No, I mean I'm saying they probably all had the same start.
Huh?
They probably all had the same start.
I mean, I don't necessarily believe we came from monkeys.
No, I'm not saying we came from monkeys. I'm saying monkeys came from fungus too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm saying we all had our same
But where
start.
did the monkeys come from?
I was just
I mean,
thinking, man,
where did the How was it originally created?
I take
What,
over
shrooms?
for
No.
the regiment.
The
man.
like
I
the
have
fungi,
this.
it created.
You saying
Micro-
why did some of them form monkeys and we
Yeah.
form humans and
Like-
some of them form
Some-
fish
Right.
and shit like that? I can't say that.
Well, not be able to.
I can't say that. I don't know
Maybe
that.
do some,
I'm not even gonna act like I know. Yep, don't know.
Like that, just to, so I can, strengthen my little part that's fucked up and
Nigga,
fucked up
obliques.
forever. And then
How you get the obliques?
get your speed up with that high knee.
Basketball practice?
No, not basketball.
No, I was just encouraging it.
We can definitely, do that.
Depending on how long.
You don't got no ball.
I know ball.
Yeah,
I
you
know
always
football
keep the
too.
That just smell good as hell,
I
y'all.
played football too early.
You ever smell nothing like that? Shit smell like
I was definitely
sausage.
thirsty to play today. I got them cleats, man.
I saw some cleats too. I might have bought that.
Matter of fact, I think it's some cleats
I seen something like 100.
on this touchdown by my by my house.
You ready with some cleats?
How much you paid for yours?
I paid $34 for them. I was gonna pay more to get,
I saw mine.
a name brand pair, but it's not a name brand pair. So I might give you another one and give them to whoever can fit the
This nigga said I was window shopping.
Where you see him at?
It was like it was by Burlington.
I need to look at the term.
I got two
It's a
people down to
sport.
play football.
It's a sports.
No. To know how long I got this shit
Started
sitting.
at 5:15.
I got two people.
Oh yeah, okay.
I got two people down to play football, and that is Jay Bird and Delvon.
Okay, bad.
That nigga say he down.
How's the new recruit?
Delvon and both of them. They like, that sounds like a plan. That shit sound fun. Like, where you be playing at? A real field? Hell yeah.
Fuck around, beat one of my niggas up, man.
Who, Bird?
Delvon,
Oh.
fuck around, beat one of them niggas up, man.
Yo,
Yo, I'm for real, man.
Oh, you right.
Zombie was about to fight a zombie. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? We loud. But, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't expect Zombie to get that mad. Zombie doesn't get as mad as he usual, but, Devon,
He likes
Zombie
you.
do be zombie.
yeah, but I feel like Devon gonna hit the shit. He gonna just hit niggas. Somebody get mad, it's over with. Fuck the bullshit.
Ain't no light skin shit.
He ain't
I mean,
light
but
skin. Devon ain't light skinned.
That nigga.
Devon, you like.
Yeah, Devon ain't like.
that's why I asked.
Well, he is actually light skinned, I feel like.
He said he seen you.
Huh?
He said he seen you and shit.
But at the same time,
He said he seen you and said congratulations on graduating, something like that.
Oh yeah. I see him. You talking about the dude that live across the street from me?
No,
what?
he used to live down the
You thought it
street.
was the
Yeah,
dude that
he,
lived across the street.
I mean, you might have thought he lived across the street from you.
I mean, I thought he used to live up the street.
No, he had dreads.
Yeah, he had dreads.
You
Brown house.
The brown house right across from my street, right next
Oh,
to
you
you
talking
might-
about? No.
you thinking of Squeeze probably?
No, right across the street from Don house. Or not across the street, right next to it.
Ty?
No.
Oh no, you think about money bags,
Yeah, you
man.
think about one of them niggas over there. That's
Tay.
not him.
You think about Tay? I
That's
feel
what I'm
like.
thinking. I feel like I was like, was that you? And then he said something like, yeah, that was me or something like that. Like, I was like,
It
dude,
was like
bro-
Wallace
I-
brothers.
Damn, that shit
Devon.
smelling like Christmas dinner.
Shelby. They brothers. I feel like everybody know them, man.
I definitely knew him when I saw him, but I just didn't. I know too many people.
But no, that's cool though. Definitely, you can still invite them. You know what I'm saying? Shit happened, it just happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just said he trying to be
Like,
he trying to be positive down with the vibe. Nobody trying to do nothing negative or nothing, man.
I feel you. I'm just saying.
But I'm saying, but if it
You know, I
happens,
just said, nigga,
but if
invite
it happened, I'm like, but it ain't gonna be his fault probably.
It ain't gonna be his fault.
You probably right. That's what I'm saying. I hope the niggas ain't no
Make sure
bullshit.
he knows tackle.
I told him. He like, what? Touch, tag, flag, what? I'm like, it's tackle. He said,
"Oh,
arm down.
I got faith in that nigga low key.
Oh yeah, that nigga tall.
Yeah, that
You know
nigga
what I'm
gonna punch in
saying?
that bitch. That nigga
That's what
gonna
I'm
be catching that
saying.
bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Lil will come in 7. If Zombie come as 8,
That's a whole damn team.
that's a whole damn team damn near.
We only
That's a whole damn team. I feel like 8 is a whole team.
It's 12 though, for real.
Damn.
I ain't want to invite
It
too
was
many
like
people. I be
16.
I'll sit out because I be getting tired.
Rosters be having 53 niggas, but it's like a
I'm trying
practice
to have-
squad versus.
I'm trying to have too many people. He said he ain't trying to have too many people.
I want too many people. I want more people. More people is the more the merrier.
Fuck it.
But the more people we can pay for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We play full, or we can play like at least from the 50.
That's
You know
what
what I'm saying? And then
we should put that down in our events too, the turkey bowl.
Yeah, and they talking about we gotta have the same thing on, so we might have to. You know what I'm saying?
You know what we should do? We should
I don't know,
host
get
a
shit-
football
that niggas
event
fit.
where everybody can come.
Let me think. So I get my niggas some cleats. You don't need no cleats. You ain't gonna be playing for long. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all.
I think I'd probably get him something first because I get a size 11 and then he just had the ones that I bought. You know what I'm saying? You wear size 11, right?
I wear size 11.
I'm trying to tell you, them bitches fit perfect. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit tight. It seems like this. They right on your toe, but I feel like that's what you need so you don't keep running into your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because my toe be
Don't let me go out here when I fit. Some niggas gonna be like, damn.
We definitely need to go like to sportswear and shit. Keep the same shit.
See, we should get the same shit.
Same shit.
It's been about 10 minutes.
5%.
So after that, what's next?
10 minutes, you let it simmer like this for 10 minutes, or let the lid be on for about medium low, or just medium in general, I'd say. For 10 minutes. And then you take the lid off and let it just go for 20 minutes with no lid. So it can reduce and all that good shit. But
And you ain't add the cream yet, did you?
I did not add the cream yet, no.
Okay.
You let the cream last, because after the cream is done, after the cream is added, there's no need to let it simmer anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's when it's ready to cook. You want to add the cream at the last second. You don't want that shit curdling or doing nothing extra.
Y'all think $25 too less to give to y'all niggas money
What you mean?
What?
for Christmas?
Not at all. For everybody though, I mean, I was we definitely both be doing that Secret Santa.
Okay,
And like I said, Secret Santa is
I got some. Yeah.
you pull one name out the hat and that's who you got to buy something for. And I don't know. I feel like we should vote on the price. Like, how much do you want to spend on one person? How much would you like to spend? Like everybody, you know, because I know
I
you.
feel like
you like,
$25 should just be the limit.
that should be the minimum. Type
If
shit.
I'm buying somebody.
Oh yeah, it could be the
That's
minimum. Yeah.
anything. But he was saying $50. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I know something
What
nice.
is his mindset at? You know what I'm saying?
Nice shit. Nice shit.
That's why I don't want to get this nigga. I do not want to get Marshall. I don't know what the fuck this nigga would want.
I mean, I know exactly what to get that nigga. A straight up tool. I know exactly the tool to get him.
Tools.
Okay, then okay. Good idea. I got to ask you,
Yeah,
my
Is
brother.
that shit right?
What would your friend like?
Nigga.
What does he want? What would he want?
Nigga,
Watch
like,
this.
Look.
This nigga like fancy
Don't want
shit.
no game.
Matter of fact, it is just one thing that costs $50, but it's like a poster, but it's still a display. Y'all hit the displays.
Oh yeah, I seen that bitch.
Yeah, and then basically it's like a magnet, and it's like a poster. I'm like, that's probably what I'd get him, like something with Skyrim, an Argonian warrior, or something. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not a bad idea.
It was like $50. I'm like, shit. But yeah, that shit was raw.
Yeah, he got like this raw.
I actually was looking at that motherfucker.
Skyrim poster too.
Yeah. You got one?
Yeah, you gave me one.
that was
Hey,
good.
that shit switch like you could go one
I'm
direction.
about to give you another
go
one.
another direction.
I got another one too. Hold on.
You got a display? That should definitely smell good.
Smell like sausage. To me.
That's the bay leaf in that time.
For
See,
real?
again, I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's that wine. I smell the wine. The wine is Chardonnay with that mixed with that stalk, and it's just reducing and simmering. Definitely smells good, great.
It's called reducing. What is reducing?
Reducing is when you take the juices in there and let them boil down and let them concentrate and get stronger. Flavors get stronger when you reduce.
And so that's when you put the lid on it and let it simmer. That's reducing.
No. Reducing is when as long as the liquid is evaporating and concentrating, that's reducing. You can reduce it with the lid on or the lid off.
Oh my motherfucking
Oh,
god! Look
exactly
at
how much
that.
it is.
I got another one.
Let me get that.
Oh, they got three. Oh wait, that's that.
Man, I need one. I've been waiting for one of them.
You want one?
Hell yeah.
Give that shit away to.
Nah, you know what I'm
Nah, you
saying?
can have it, man.
Nah,
Damn.
it's fine.
If you want,
I already got one.
I ain't got one. I would
Yeah,
just want to
50.
look at that bitch. I mean, you can come look at it. I'm saying you can come look at it whenever you want. I don't care.
It's like some yin and yang shit.
I was-
Man,
I was
but
looking
hold on,
at
it's three
that.
of them.
I see the
Third
bitches.
one.
It's
that
a
white
blue.
one.
It's blue, white, and red.
Yes, this is like, I don't know, body.
What it got going on? What you doing? Just mixing every now and then, make sure it don't get stuck.
Yeah, make sure it ain't stick to the bottom. So, like I said, I never cooked it before,
Yeah.
so I
Like
just
that shit
still
though.
follow certain little rules and techniques that I've been following my
Old nigga gave
whole
me that
life.
shit.
Old nigga?
Old nigga gave me that shit. So you can have it if you want. Paint
That
that
shit
bitch
look
up.
crazy. I mean, like I said, I ain't like I'm on hog.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
can
frame for
definitely
that
look
bitch.
at this month. Oh yeah. OG Luke the Magic Dragon cooking in this bitch.
Man, let Luke have that bitch, man.
You got scared as hell.
I was gonna say, you gonna make me drop my camera?
Do you want that bitch, Luke?
I'll take that motherfucker, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you was giving it to him, so I wasn't stepping on no toes or nothing.
He already gave me one, so.
I'm about to get that, or do Schizo. Which one of y'all niggas
I mean,
let Schizo have it, man?
hey, he
He did say he wanted it, didn't he?
Yeah, you like it
I
though?
was say, you ain't got one, Luke?
I can get myself one though.
I mean, I definitely was
give
thinking,
y'all
I
one
definitely
before
was
I give me one. Like I said, the display hard
that
though.
definitely would be a nice. I definitely try to get one of y'all these for Christmas.
Goku and shit like that.
I was about to say, yeah, I definitely try to get y'all niggas that shit for Christmas. I mean, I wasn't gonna tell y'all, but I'll try to get y'all different.
That shit hard though.
Shit like that,
that
man.
bitch.
Oh yeah, nigga, this.
Now that I said something about it, I'm not getting nobody that for Christmas though.
Yeah.
Hey, that bitch is switching. Look at that bitch. It's white right now.
That bitch blue for me.
It's blue for me too.
Is that?
Oh, I see that white one though.
That white one hard as fuck. Oh my god.
That nigga look like
Look at that shit on shrooms,
That
yo.
shit-
Mind, body, and soul right there.
he look like on live like he know kung fu.
That blue one.
The white one, it's
That
white
blue
as
one.
blue.
That
It's
blue
white
one.
as blue.
That blue one look like Ray of the Last Dragon.
It's the one. If you step to the left or the right from the blue one, if you look like the blue one, or that blue step over a little
Look
bit.
at that water.
You should be able to see the
Look at that
white
shit right here. I don't know if y'all see it from mine.
What
That
water?
gold one
That
look hard
fish?
too.
No, it's like
A orb.
orb.
Oh, right here.
Yup.
that
Oh,
look
shit.
It's like a
crazy.
red. That red shit.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
that
that
red shit look crazy.
With the lions.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that bitch hard, bruh.
Crazy as hell. I could look at that all day. Did he make
That nigga
that?
was scared as hell.
No, that nigga he bought that bitch like that. He said, did he make that?
That's a perfect.
Damn.
Damn.
With new
We
head.
used to do that in high school.
Hell yeah, I was doing that to him when I was first got here. Just
No. Why you making it sound like it was that hard? Wasn't that hard?
I can do what I want.
Cause it wasn't like that, bitch ass nigga.
Oh.
Oh, this nigga, this Cash Money Market instigator right here.
Oh,
He's talking about, you can't touch me.
Watch your mouth before I slap you in it. Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
Before I slap you in that shit.
I have
Nigga.
to
This how cameraman be. They don't be giving a fuck. They be getting all that shit. Scared as fuck.
Okay, wanna knock your shit over.
Cash Money Mark here to say, you gonna let that nigga call you a bitch like that? That nigga said, bitch ass.
He said you
Nigga.
That shit.
My son say that shit now. My son be saying, man, that's booty.
What would you do if that nigga did that to your food? Like,
Don't forget it's salty. What happened? Oh,
Dump that nigga straight off. Dump it straight off.
That shit booty.
don't make sure a nigga fit.
Elbow to the heart.
This nigga say elbow to the heart. Damn.
Hey, let's see a
Solar
treasure.
plexus.
Don't say cuss word on the game. I don't know games yet.
Alright, man, no cuss words.
Maybe I shouldn't drink.
No cuss words. One.
I gotta taste a little bit. Taste like chicken and business.
My nigga said chickeny goodness. I can't even imagine what this shit tastes like.
No, it's looking like chicken and goodness too. It's looking like chicken and sex.
These two things I would never put in the
not
same room
having
together.
sex with my
That's
chicken.
the two things you never put in the same room together.
Chicken and sex?
Food and genitals.
Oh. Nigga, I like eating food off of
Bitches booty holes. I knew it.
yeah. Bitch, put that cherry on that booty.
Put the cherry onion. What you call that onion?
I thought you said food, not fruit. I thought you said food.
No, I like eating food off of bitches too, and I don't get
Get some hot chicken and some buffalo wings
Get
off
some
that
chili.
stuff.
Get some chili off that
Some-
ass.
You sound like Wendell. You just sound like Wendell or some shit right
Get
there.
some chili out that asshole.
Did Wendell teach you anything useful in the cooking industry?
Some of that,
Yes, he taught me
them ice cream off that titty.
how to cook chicken. How to, well, not hard chicken, but like fried chicken, you know what I'm saying? And marinate foods. And he taught me
And ice cream off titty.
Let me get done with this person, then I can try something.
So you said he taught you how to cook chicken, huh?
Yeah. That,
Applesauce off the titties.
So you didn't know how to cook chicken before? So that chicken that you cooked the other day, that was Wendell inspired.
No.
Go back here, mister.
So
Hold on.
what do
He
you?
wasn't inspired. He
Don't
just taught me how
call
to
him
fry
Mr.
chicken.
Joe. Come on,
Whole
now.
wings. That's the first thing I learned how to cook in his restaurant. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really do that good at home. You know what I'm saying? Before I started working at that restaurant, and I was when I was like 18.
So what was it? What was it that you was
11
doing
years
wrong?
ago. Grease wasn't hot enough. But he had a fryer, so it was different. The fryer's always in the same temperature. But I was able to figure that out.
So your little fryer do the same thing.
Yep, 350 degrees at all times. Ooh,
Chicken
shit.
freaking sang. Chicken bow wow 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 wow.
Niggas ain't gonna wanna do no workout after eating this shit.
Maybe we should work out first.
Just work out right now. Yeah, it's got 30 minutes, 20 minutes to go. Hold on.
Y'all want to work out? Y'all want?
What y'all trying to do? Some push-ups?
About 15 minutes.
We got 15 minutes
That
of
should be
push-ups.
done.
What y'all want to do?
Anything, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, it
I-
gotta be something
No,
here, right?
Huh?
It gotta be something here, right?
Yeah, I was thinking that probably. I mean, it ain't gotta be. I don't give a
What
fuck.
y'all? What y'all
But
niggas?
somebody gotta watch the food, so I guess.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, you talking about if
Y'all
you do
niggas
it
corny.
right now? Yeah.
Man, we could do some
Yeah, like,
push-ups
we
on
gonna
this.
be able to go.
Man, come on, humble yourselves and do this push-ups on this nasty ass flow.
Huh?
Humble yourselves and let's do some push-ups on this nasty ass flow.
Nah, we ain't gonna work out in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Sweat, you know.
Look,
It's cooking happening right
Fitness and cooking
I
don't
give
go in the same room.
I
You don't
give
play.
no
You don't play in
fucks.
the kitchen.
I don't give.
We don't play in the
We
kitchen.
ain't playing. We working. Working.
Oh,
Jean-Loup. Jean-Loup.
Why do you make
Oh.
that loop?
why did I make you move?
Why do you make that loop?
Where's up now? Where's up now? You too small. Oh, you too small.
Look at that leaf just getting cooked in there.
Good sign. I'm Mr. Eggman, and I will defeat you.
That shit smelling amazing.
Stop.
Yo. That shit
Yeah,
smell like.
Like,
I don't know why it smell like
Karen must have lied to him.
seasoned sausage or some shit.
You thought I made you lose? I ain't know my whole name then, just randomly.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Jean-Loup.
Oh, heck no. What the
That nigga smart.
Come here, mister.
That is.
And anyway you make a mistake, I'm gonna beat you up. Go like this. Here you go.
Oh,
He said if you make a mistake, he gonna go like this and beat you up.
come here.
Come here, mister. This nigga funny as fuck.
This shit about to be 3 hours long.
No, I told you, it ain't got that much longer.
I'm talking about the video.
I'm just reducing and thickening at the same time for real.
That's cool.
I don't care. I, was
Right
just-
now, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna stop it then.
I do it too.
I did too, but
Damn, we only been recording since 4 o'clock.
Oh, that ain't
I
that
don't know
long.
how the fuck it's 3 hours long. It's
Yeah, it's definitely hour and a half.
not even an hour and a half.
I know the truth.
Depends like how long do y'all want.
And we was sitting there talking about 20, 30 minutes.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And you just got right up and got into it, so that's your fault. You dropped the ball on this one. I'm just playing.
How long do y'all usually want the podcast to be? I mean, some people just.
I don't
know.
I don't be caring. I think it should be whatever it is.
But, man, we gonna get it till we try this chicken freaking stay, and we gonna be like, mmm. Or if it's thumbs down, but I don't see it being no thumbs
I
down.
don't either, man.
But because it's smelling good as fuck. But who knows?
That's the last ingredient right here.
You know what? I'm just gonna act like it's thumbs down because you can't cook it anymore. But okay,
You say, cause what?
huh?
Thanksgiving.
Let me tell you something. If you got 5 motherfuckers hating on you, you need to figure out how to get up to motherfucking 8 motherfuckers hating on you. Cause ain't nothing better than a motherfucker that's doing great and motherfuckers hating on him for no motherfucking goddamn reason. Goddamn, I ain't got no problem. I'm just playing.
He said.
Cat Williams impersonation right here.
that was a great one. Cause they sounded just like that nigga. Let me tell you something. This nigga funny as fuck with that one. If you got 5 motherfuckers waiting on you, figure out how they get 8 motherfuckers waiting on you. God damn. Freaking say. Damn. Hey, he
Oh,
said, damn.
That wine actually elevates it to another level, man. It makes it more refreshing, if you will.
Gotcha.
Oh,
It's
I can't
refreshing.
wait to eat that.
Like a menthol in us or something like that. You know,
Let me find out. Think you making mint chicken?
don't come
Watch this. Jamorion.
The mint leaves, nigga. No, I'm just playing.
Jamorion. You playing? I want you to come in here and what you call it with me? Come here and meditate. Yeah, meditate with me.
Look at him. I gotta get him.
He gotta watch Avatar.
Let's go. Sit back down.
You know how to meditate?
Why don't you
Let me see.
sit? Let me see.
Let me see you meditate.
I haven't meditated in a while.
Where's the goddamn bay leaf? I just put the bay leaf down here, stirred it up a little bit.
Look
Okay,
there. I want to see you.
30 seconds. No, just.
Funny as fuck.
I used to meditate. Remember?
Would this be a problem in your meal if you couldn't find the bay leaf and Gordon Ramsay was here and you only had 60 seconds left?
Nah, meditating.
No, I would just serve the chicken.
I want to meditate.
Make sure I didn't grab the bay leaf.
Okay.
Yeah.
But don't grab the bay leaf.
With him.
Nah, I don't want to see the bay leaf. You know what I'm saying?
What if you accidentally grab the bay leaf? There's 3 seconds left. Put the forks down.
Little bit,
And the bay leaf's on there.
With 3 seconds?
You couldn't get it.
3 seconds, I'm get it.
I practice my running.
No, like it was like you was putting it on
3
the
seconds,
plate.
I'm
3,
gonna get
2, 1, and it's
Hey,
down.
hold up. Don't do that.
It wouldn't happen.
I
3,
feel
2,
it.
1. I'm moving my hands away with the shit in my hand. What are you talking about?
He said, I'm touching it. I'm fucking touching it.
That's how it's gonna be. Hands off.
You said that to
I'm
do.
gonna just catch it. I'm
Somebody
like,
gonna drink? Come on. Whatever. Okay, come here.
I didn't get my last
Not this. Come on.
bay leaf on to the plate. I'm sorry. They don't know.
Are you
what I
gonna put
did.
it on the side like
They
it
don't
was
know what I did.
like it was just for show? This ain't a kids meal, is it? Can kids eat this shit?
Yeah.
So you cooking with
Alcohol
wine?
cooks out. Alcohol cooks out. It doesn't take long. You put alcohol into a pot. That's why it be flaming up like that, because it's flammable. It doesn't stay in the pot long. You burn alcohol straight off. Cook it off. Cooks
I
off
did not know that. Kids can eat this
You can
shit.
taste it. It's just for flavor. It's for flavor. The kids can't eat this. Definitely. Definitely. She got some forks, matter of fact. There's some spoons. I don't know if she got spoons or forks. Everybody want to get a little taste of the little soupy soup. Want to get a little tasty taste?
You got
Hell
spoons?
yeah.
A little tasty taste. Oh, she got forks, but hey, you can still get a little tasty taste with the fork.
Yeah,
Oh, spoons as well.
oh, she got the utensils. The assorted joints.
Yes.
The cutlery.
I don't need it. Yeah. Just a little bit of the soup. A little bit of the soup in there.
But then,
A little bit of that stuffy stuff. It's a little hot, so make sure you blow it off. Don't commit right away. Looks like it's good. Give it a little blowy blow. Give it a little blowy blow. I ain't calling nobody no bitch or nothing.
Why the fuck do that shit taste like on top of a pizza?
The top of a pizza?
yeah.
Tastes like good broth. Good shit.
Thank you. Thank you.
That shit tastes good as fuck.
What the hell?
You fucking
The
chef.
fuck?
You fucking
And it ain't even done. He gotta add the cream.
Gotta add the cream. And that's giving that was
Said, I'm not even done.
You said that's gonna brighten it?
God damn, nigga.
It's gonna brighten up the
You a motherfucking chef in this
color and
bitch?
the flavor would be a lot brighter.
That shit better than sex.
No.
Yes. That's actually the name of this recipe. That's actually the name of this segment and the name of this recipe now. We're gonna change everything. Cut this out.
Fuck it.
Redo it. I'm just
I like
playing
it. Better than sex.
Yes, I do too.
Episode 1 of Better Than Sex.
Yes.
But
Oh, that sounds like a good show to make too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Better than
it
sex.
could be
So,
right
It
now.
could be like somebody in
This is
the.
your
I
show.
don't know.
This was your show called
Oh, you're right.
John Luke presents Better Than Sex.
So what you do is you cook this food, you sell it, you get all this money. Better than sex.
You gotta have one of them old
I
school
already know what to
beats.
say. I already know what to say about that show.
You gotta have one of them old sexual beats playing in the background. I know what you're thinking. But this ain't that, baby. You probably thinking it smells like a hot, steamy kitchen, and it does.
That ain't gonna come off like that though. That's definitely what it is.
That shit look delish. We ain't got no size though, y'all. We ain't got no size. Huggies in this bitch. Huggies in this bitch. Dragons in this bitch. Dragons in this bitch. I'm trying to think. Can I make some sides?
I could be a chef. I could be a healthy food chef. I don't know. I cook smoothies. Make smoothies. Yeah, you said you cook smoothies. You cook a smoothie. I feel like you put a smoothie in that, like make the flavor just even better. I just amazing.
What?
What's up, man? Make some stuffing right now.
Man, I don't make stuffing with that.
What you gonna eat with
I
it?
refuse.
I refuse to make stuffing with that.
Alright, so
I can get
that
that
low-born shit. You're using the shit that the heathens use.
Okay, yeah, it's cool.
You're using the shit that the heathens use. Everybody,
Right, I ain't trying to use this, man. I ain't trying to show this
Save it for-
on camera.
save it for the heathens.
What the hell? You are. I done
No,
seen
it didn't see it.
Oh,
It didn't see
shit.
it. It didn't see it. Save it for the heathen.
Save it for after the bruschetti.
The heathen. The heathen food. You are the heathen. The heathen. The heathens have no faith.
The heathen. I'm just playing up.
The heathen are strong.
You sound like the type of nigga that have a coat. Every time you say it, the heathen has no home. The heathen.
The heathen.
The heathen has no ethics. The heathen is he repeat.
The heathen has no faith. The heathen. You funny as fuck.
What's that? Pin him today, pin him tomorrow, pin him forever.
Type shit.
And what was that little catchphrase? Pin him. I don't know what they said after that shit. For the watch. No, I'm just playing.
What was our shit though?
What you mean? The heathen?
The heathen. He funny as fuck.
Was it when it wasn't? It was.
I think it was something like that.
That shit was
That
stupid.
was the motherfucking Nazis.
No, that's the Mockingbird.
The Mockingjay, man. The Mockingjay.
Whatever.
Pin him today. Pin him tomorrow. Because he said the Mockingbird, and I'm like, he might have thought it was like a mockingbird or something. I don't want him to not know.
You talking about IU? IU? No, y'all hit the Hungry Game.
I don't want to get sued though. Can't say that. They sing that song.
You can sing it. And it's original if you sing it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you can.
Well, my nigga Chico Bean was on some, that nigga gotta get away with him. That nigga spit that nigga Busta Rhymes whole verse on his show, on the 85 South show. You know, get away, ayy. You know, with it over the
He
ayy.
had too much time to have Busta Rhymes' dick in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Man, come on, man. Hey, don't say that shit on the motherfucking shit, man. Them my niggas, man. I'm getting on their podcast, bro. God damn, man. He's a good motherfucking musician.
Now you got a dick ride. Just got.
Man, I'm about to put
want your career to be over. Well, I love me some goddamn Chico Bean. That's what I'm gonna say. And I don't appreciate what you said about him.
Nigga, I'm for real as hell, nigga. Them niggas is cool as hell. That nigga's a music connoisseur, nigga. That nigga knows more lyrics than all of us combined.
That's good shit. That's good shit. He spent a lot of time dick riding a lot of niggas.
How you dick ride a lot of niggas if you know a lot of shit? Don't that just mean you versatile in what you do?
No, that means
This nigga Luke watched.
Nigga.
You watched a lot of cook shows. You watched a lot of cooking shows. That don't mean you was on them niggas' dicks.
No, but I bet you don't memorize
I
everything.
was watching Rachel Ray
I
and
bet
Paula
you-
Dean.
I ain't trying to hear it.
I was on that
We got
shit.
this shit on recording.
I was
You named like 6 niggas we ain't never heard of.
Man, everybody heard of Bobby Flay?
I ain't never heard of Bobby Boucher.
Never heard of him?
We ain't never
I
heard.
know about Bobby Flay though, but I ain't never heard.
I ain't never heard of Bobby
I never
Boucher,
seen
bro.
him in my life.
Who, Bobby Boucher? Okay, yeah, you just said his name. You definitely heard of that person.
Here's my thing.
Okay, so now after 20 minutes, my nigga adding the cream.
We adding heavy cream.
The cream de la cream.
We gonna stir
Literally.
that shit in.
The cream of the cream.
We gonna turn this shit off right quick.
Man, Chico Bean, man, this is my nigga, man.
Hey, man, I'm my nigga. Hey, I'm for real, bro. Y'all niggas lie.
He said, I'm for real.
I'm for real.
With that nigga Chico.
Them my niggas, bruh.
That nigga
Them
don't
my,
even know you.
bruh, I ain't trying to hear it, bro. They sit on their couch and smoke, and I be sitting on my shit and smoking my weed. It's like we in the same motherfucking room, bro. I ain't trying to hear nothing.
You virtually did
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, bro. Them niggas got me through some hard times. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
They got you through some hard times.
Hell yeah.
I respect you. I respect you.
That shit is delicious. I'm
Nigga,
sorry.
and every time I look at a nigga podcast, that's what they do. Like RDC World 1, they was playing their game and a nigga said that shit on they shit. Like, man, thank you for all y'all content. Y'all already got me through some hard times. That's what we gonna do. Nigga, we gonna be making niggas laugh. Nigga, gonna be watching all our podcast episodes. Gonna come across BMG. Nigga is gonna have 100 episodes for them to binge watch when they go through their breakup, nigga.
Like, nigga, you can do it with your breakup, nigga. Don't be sad.
Watch BMG
Nigga, this shit,
Where you gonna see? Well, especially if a nigga like cooking shows and he see a black nigga acting like Gordon Ramsay, y'all gonna love that shit.
Oh, man, this
Y'all
shit
niggas gonna be
together like
rolling.
Gordon Ramsay.
When y'all bust a gut off of that, look, it definitely is.
That's how he be.
That was funny as hell, man. How they be look? How they be?
Reduce. That's how Gordon Ramsay be. That's how he always be saying.
Do we go up to the camera and say that shit?
No, he zoom in on the food.
Oh.
Hold on, you gotta get this out first. Zoom in on it. Zoom in on the food. Reduce. That's how it be.
Look, like
Yo.
meditate.
He wants y'all to meditate with him.
I'll do standing up though. Hold on.
I know, and I do it.
That's how you do it.
What's good?
I tried to explode. I tried to levitate. It didn't work. You trying to catch me? You knew what I was doing.
I didn't know what you was doing, bruh.
Make him think you levitate. You know how to do it, right?
I do. I'm really good at it too.
Then I do it, guys. Just
That looks good in here.
Then
Nice and
I
bubbly.
take fingers like this.
You don't gotta put your fingers like that.
That's not I want to.
You want it nice?
He said, I want to.
We actually want it.
Halloween. You take that paper off?
No, that's their paper.
Oh, you said you coating the chicken with it, making sure it's on top
It looks strong.
and
And now you
simmering
store it in the
down.
oven for an hour. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh, yeah.
He funny as
It's
fuck.
really done for real.
You know how to make
Now I gotta stick my tongue in it.
Yeah, I got you. Your tongue right in it.
Alright. Drink some with my tongue.
Hey man, I'm about to be making all type of shit. I'm gonna
I
tell
know
you,
a recipe that I can practice techniques from.
man. I'm about to, man. These bitches gonna think I can cook. I'm gonna tell you.
He said, thank you.
They gonna think. That's all that matters.
And they wanna taste.
That's how you get it. I'm gonna cook this shit that my brother told me how to cook, and they gonna be like, oh my god.
See, he didn't even teach you how to cook it. You just
Shit.
saw him cook it.
Nigga, he definitely gave a tutorial on every other step. I asked how long for about every other thing, step by step.
He didn't tell you how much measurements.
Nigga, this nigga didn't say no measuring.
Yes, he did.
Man, he put the whole bottle of heavy cream in that bitch. Whole half pint.
But he said measurements for something else.
My nigga, he poured his amount of flour that he felt like. I watched this nigga pour
I did say
3/4
I said a measurement for the flour,
3/4 of this bag of onions.
and I said a measurement of this as well.
Did you say the measurement of the butter? No, you just putting that shit in there.
I got the measurements if you want to see them.
No,
I already know it.
I'm
It's
saying,
1/4.
I got the
listen,
measurements.
It's a
Listen.
fourth and everything.
listen, I'm not
No,
tripping
no, I
about
think you
that.
might think about the cake, but this was 3 tablespoons, 2 cups. Let me see. It was really supposed to be 2/3 of a cup. So a cup. This is a pint. Is this a pint?
Half pint.
Where do you see that at?
The front.
Oh, so it's half of a pint. I feel like that's Hold on.
It's like a
Hold
cup.
on. Can I get another sip of this shit?
Go ahead, yeah.
You got a new spoon, man?
This is my same spoon.
Yeah, you don't need no new spoon. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. I'm
You don't
talking.
need no new spoon. It's a sip of juice. It ain't like you put it in your mouth and scrape your
Damn.
teeth with that shit.
I did that shit exactly what I did. My spoon. That shit was that good. I'm like, I licked that bitch twice.
Man, that
2 cups
shit
per
good as
onions.
fuck, nigga.
3 tablespoons of flour, 1 pound of mushrooms, 3 cups of stock, 1/4 a cup of
We don't
wine.
need to see this, man.
Half a
Keep
cup
that
of
shit to
No,
yourself.
that's what's up. Hell yeah.
I didn't
Say
follow
that
none of
shit,
that shit.
'cause guess
Yeah,
what?
I never do. I poured
Yeah,
some whole
nigga.
bottle of wine in that bitch. It said half a cup though. That
Trying to
was
tell
recipe
you,
ball.
nigga.
So that's
Fuck
what I'm
measuring,
trying to
nigga.
get
I saw my
don't be as
nigga.
balanced
My
as it
nigga
should
poured
be
a
for
corkscrew
baby. And maybe that's why
motherfucking
it's so wet.
screwdriver.
It's wet for real.
My nigga,
Can we hoop or something?
my nigga got cork screwdriver
Hell
in
yeah.
this
What you
bitch,
want,
man.
before or after the
Yo,
food?
y'all wanna do what y'all wanna do?
It don't matter to me.
I think y'all gonna be tired after food.
Man,
Yeah, let's
man,
go
I think we
hoop
should
now,
let that shit
yeah.
simmer.
All right, yeah, we
We're gonna
can.
let- Okay. Well, it's done. It's done.
Let that
So
shit cook down,
I
bro.
just
Cover it up.
I let it sit here and then let it, stick
We
another
just gonna play
song.
one.
All right, well, that's gonna conclude our episode of
We was asking about us and everything.
Picard's Neat
Man,
Cool
this is bad.
Re. I forgot what how
That
to.
nigga, man, he ain't part of the gang.
Nah, I fuck
Nah.
with Will Savage though, man. I really do
I
fuck
don't know
with
who
Will
said people
Savage.
name on the thing. My nigga said, "Come on, already." Then you said his
That
name
was
right
me. I was
after.
just playing. I was just saying that shit. I was
Oh,
trying to.
okay.
I was trying to read
He's
his
not
mind
saying fuck that nigga.
and say what he was gonna
Alright.
say, but he didn't say that for real.
All right, man. Well, that concludes our episode of the pilot, where we
We gotta come back
interview
with the food,
upcoming artists taking off with
We
our
gonna come
very
back
own
and test
OG
the food
members,
out, you know
Luke,
what I'm saying? We might get something
BMG.
else.
We gonna let y'all know how it tasted. Stay tuned.
Yeah,